So let me ask you this. What are some of the accomplishments that you are proud of at this point in your life?
One of my accomplishments would definitely have to be crossing Delta. Joining Delta has afforded me so many different opportunities. So many doors have been open, and just the opportunity to meet and bond with so many amazing women who have also created different doors and paths for me as well. Something else would probably be being selected for Greek Woman of the Year in undergrad. That's probably one of the proudest things that I still hold dear to myself, because it says a lot about me and who you are to be elected or selected as Greek Woman of the Year. I mentioned joining Delta and becoming Greek Woman of the Year as proud accomplishments, but let's be real. Like the fact that I even came to college and I was able to successfully graduate from undergrad, then go on to pursue a master's degree, that has to be the greatest accomplishment of it all.
So what are some of the barriers that you have to overcome?
My first semester of my freshman year, my cousin was murdered like the week before, the week during finals. And for some reason, I just really wanted to pack up and move back home. I'm not really sure what that would have solved, but at that very moment, I just felt like school wasn't for me. But I had encouraging family members and very encouraging friends who were there for me, who helped me get through what I was going through. The summer after I crossed Delta, my godfather passed away, and that was really like my rock. So it was really just a complete emotional roller coaster, trying to readjust and get my mind focused for the upcoming semester. School really isn't the hard part. Well, passing classes isn't the hard part about graduating. It's the different things we have to deal with while trying to graduate or trying to get through things. Life itself mixed with school is what makes it so stressful, but graduating makes it even more rewarding.
Cool. So let me ask you this, what are some of the biggest accomplishments that you're proud of?
Definitely graduating from grad school. Like, I just never thought that not saying that I have ever underestimated myself, but I guess I've never just thought as far as graduate school or where I would be in so many years. To be honest, when I was younger, I remember wanting to be a dancer and wanting to work the subway. And I know that seems so small and so shallow, but that's what it was for the longest. Then I thought that I wanted to be a doctor. So I did a heck of a summer one summer, and it was my time to rotation for surgery. I nearly passed out when the lady was getting her tooth tied. So then I realized that wasn't for me. So then I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. Mr. Rob thought, you're probably a good teacher. So when I came to Yellow for prep, my major was English education. And I figured I had put my teachers through so much hell in high school, junior high, that probably wasn't a good decision. So I ended up just being general English. And I remember scheduling an appointment with my mom and my advisor, because my mom she didn't understand what I would be able to do with an English degree. So I kind of stuck with that. And then probably my sophomore year, I decided I wanted to be an attorney. I spent buku money on study materials. I spent a lot of time studying, and the first time I took the test, I didn't do so well. Actually, it was at the last career fair ULM had that I realized that I had not invested as much time in myself as I should have. There was a recruiter from Southern, and she happened to be a soror. And she knows I had an elephant pendant on, so we just kind of bonded. And she just brought a lot of light to how I had just, I guess, neglected myself personally and my goals. So by that time, it was 3 weeks before graduation, and my LSAT score was not high enough to get in law school. I did not know what I was going to do, but I knew that I was not going home. That was not an option. So a lot of JD programs have a dual MPA program. So that's why I got the idea to apply for MPA programs. And only Southern and Grambling has the program. So, and at that time I wasn't really prepared to just up and move to Baton Rouge. So I applied to I applied to Grambling. And it took them forever to accept me. So I was starting to get a little nervous because I didn't really have a backup plan. I barely had a plan A. So I ended up getting accepted to Grambling, and even once I started the program, I really wasn't sure why I was there. I really just thought I was going to do 1 semester there, get my LSAT score up, and transfer to Southern for law school. That was my plan. But I just remember sitting in class one day, and something just really came over me. It was just like this feeling of just serenity and just like a calming sensation. And something told me that I was where I should be. So after that, I no longer entertained the thought of applying to law school. I just feel like where I was perfect. And a lot of people question, well, what can you do with the MPA degree? A lot of stuff. Government work, nonprofit. And then people say, well, you're not gonna make as much money. That's not true. I can make just as much, as not even more money with an MPA degree. The field, the opportunities they're just so broad, and there's just so many doors for those who have an MPA degree. So now I am extremely proud to be accomplishing this, to one day for my name to be Whitley Parker MPA, because I know that this degree and the knowledge that I've gained is going to take me a lot of places in life.
So let me ask you this last question. What motivates you the most?
What motivates me the most is when people tell me I motivate them, or that I'm their role model, because when I was growing up, I was bad. I wasn't bad. I was always a smart kid, but I used to fight a lot. I used to talk back to teachers a lot. So I spent a lot of my time in the principal's office, and in school suspension, in Archibald, what we called it. So just to know that I've grown so much, and to now hear young ladies or their parents say, oh, my daughter looks up to you, or you know, you inspire me, like, that's really moving. My mama always told the story about the time Miss Stephen called her, which like Miss Stephen's like my junior high PE teacher. And I told my mama I had this group of girls at school, I had this little gang, and I lead them down the wrong path. So to know that the child that I was then, I'm no longer that person. Yes, I still have a gang of girls, a group of girls, and not only do I motivate them, they motivate me as well. So to go from leading girls on the wrong path to leading girls on the right path, like, it just motivates me. And if that's not enough to keep you going, I don't know what else can keep you going.
Great. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
I think that's it. I am really proud to be graduating from the Grambling State University this Friday, May 13th at 10 a.m. I would have never thought I would be here at this very moment, this very point in my life, but I am, and I am elated. I'm just grateful for all the support throughout the years from my mom, my dad, my parents, my family, definitely my sister, my friends, and I just get overwhelmed because I just never thought, this was just never part of the plan. So no matter what we have planned for our lives, God has something greater planned for us, and our plans do not overcome what He has planned for us. So whatever you want to do in life, put your mind to it and dedicate yourself to it and become disciplined, and you can do it.